Alright guys, welcome back. We have another question from the second chapter of engineering mechanics statics by Hibbeler, and we need to determine the magnitude of the resultant force Fr and its direction measured clockwise from the positive u-axis. So if we look at this, we can see there is no x and y axis. We have u and v axes instead, which are not perpendicular to each other. So the angle actually between these two axes is 75 degrees, and we are asked to find the resultant, so we're going to use the parallelogram rule to find the resultant, which will be something like this. And the question is telling us to call it Fr, so we need to find the direction that this Fr makes clockwise from u-axis. So this is the angle so this is going to be clockwise obviously, and the angle that we are looking for is this angle. Let's call it theta. All right, so we can solve this using trigonometry and use the law of sines and law of cosines to find the angle and also the magnitude of Fr. So that's going to be our triangle for applying the law of cosine. So first thing, we are looking for Fr, so that's the side that is missing. We have this side which is F1, we have this side which is F2, and based on the law of cosines, Fr squared is equal to 4 squared plus 6 squared negative 2 times 4 times 6 times the angle between these two, which is this angle. All right, so how do we find that angle? So basically we have this parallelogram in here where this is our R, this is our F2, and this is our F1. So first thing, if we look at this, we can see that the angle between F2 and U is 30 degrees, which is this angle. And also we know U and V are making the 75 degrees. So this angle is also 75 degrees, which we have the angle between F1 and V 30 degrees, which means this one's also 45 degrees because we have to have the sum of these two 75 degrees. So what we know that these two angles are 75 degrees. And in a parallelogram, we know that these two angles have to make 180 degrees, which means this angle here would be 180 minus 75 or 105 degrees. And that's actually the angle that we are looking for in here. So it's going to be cosine of this angle 105 degrees. So that's going to give us the Fr. Let's see what we get. So the square root of 4 squared plus 6 squared negative 2 times 4 times 6 times cosine of 105. And yeah, that's going to be 8.026 kilonewtons. So that's the magnitude. And for finding the angle that it makes with, what we can do, we can consider this angle here theta based on the law of sines, and we figure out that this part is 45 degrees. I'm just going to clean up. So we figured that the angle between F1 and U is 45 degrees. So the angle that we are looking for, I just remembered that we called that one theta, so let's just call this one alpha. So what we are trying to figure out is actually theta. So theta would be basically 45 minus alpha. And the question is ask us for theta, not alpha. So how do we find the alpha? We just have to do the law of sines this time. So the alpha right now is this angle here. So sine of alpha over the side that is facing that, which is F2, is 6. And this will be the law of sines is equal to, we can go again with Fr. So 8 point sine of 105 over Fr, which was 8.026. So the sine of alpha would be 6 times sine of 105 divided by 8.026. So 0.7221, and the alpha would be the sine inverse of this value. So the alpha would be 46.228 degrees, and we just have to 45 minus answer. Yeah, so like actually this would be alpha minus 45 degrees because alpha is bigger than 45. So yeah, that's gonna be the value that we got in here. We just have to ignore the negative sign. So 1.228 degrees, which is gonna be the final answer and the direction that it makes with the positive u-axis. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.